3 Parabellum brings the title character back to his roots, while also offering new twists to where things could go from here, all with the over-the-top, brutally executed action set pieces fans have come to expect from the franchise. You'll not leave disappointed. Picking up moments after the end of the second film, Chapter 3 takes place over the course of a few very bloody, desperate days as John faces the music for breaking the rules of the High Table. His breathless journey to stay alive and hopefully find a way to set things right with his superiors will take him through many dingy back alleys, arcane buildings, exotic overseas interludes, and finally, back to, well, you'll see. We learn much more of John's backstory here, which reveals some interesting facets to his character, all while also seeing him take one hell of a prolonged beating along the way. John Wick might be the toughest guy ever, not just because he can kill like no one else, but because he can take a beating and keep getting back up until he wins. Keanu Reeves gives another emotionally restrained performance as the most sympathetic hitman ever, even while clearly giving it his all physically. And does he and this movie ever deliver in the action department? There are a million ways to die in this movie, all of them executed in the most visceral, did they really just do that fashion. But there's one particular scene in Casablanca that some gamers in particular may get a kick out of for its elaborate shoot-'em-up staging and immersiveness. In addition to the insane action, one thing lovers of the franchise also appreciate is its very cool and detailed lore. The arcane rules, methodical procedures, and old-school tech on display here push the franchise even further into hyper-reality. That said, John Wick Chapter 3 does get a bit lost in the weeds at times, as it's so intrigued by its own myth-making and world-building that it ultimately calls into question what its own point is when major decisions are undone or whole sections are rendered moot just a few scenes later.
Change of plan.
John Wick 3 brings back some fan faves and also introduces several cool new characters, the most notable being Halle Berry as John's reluctant ally Sophia.
Good to see you too.
Berry delivers a crowd-pleasing turn marked by brutal efficiency in her action scenes and a world weariness in her exchanges with Reeves.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
Chock full of inventive set pieces and brutal kills, while also providing new facets to the intricate underworld lore fans of the franchise have come to enjoy, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum pushes its title character to his breaking point and back, while offering fresh information about his backstory. The action is bloody and over the top, and the emotional through line remains solid as we follow John Wick on his journey to either save his skin or die trying. For more reviews, check out what we thought of Pokémon, Detective Pikachu, and Avengers Endgame. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.